sun. I love you forever. We'll have some fun. Yes, let's head to North Pole and I'll never leave this.
Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 2. I hope you're enjoying it so far. So today I'm actually not looking very Christmassy. I don't look very in the festive spirit, which I apologise for. I promise it gets better. Pixie's watching. I promise, yeah, it gets better. You probably think I film all these videos on the same day. I actually don't. I just wear the same hat and the same coat every single day. Well, I say every single day, not every single day, but very often. So anyway, different kind of video today. I'm a bit embarrassed to show you. As you've seen from the title, I am doing a transformation of my shed. Now, this is going to be a serious transformation because I think you'll see when I show you the state of it that a serious transformation is definitely needed. So yeah, I guess I'm going to show you. I'm so embarrassed. This is the current state of my shed. Just take a good look over there. It's grim, and I'll show you from the outside. Now you can't actually see, but there are quite a few holes in the roof. And yeah, it's just not looking the best. I thought while I'm talking about it, I better explain why this shed is in this much of a state. Now, basically, we rent this field. It's kind of like rented, but we're allowed to do what we like with it. Obviously, not build, but pretty much we're very loosely rent it. So we're allowed access to this shed, but we're not allowed in the main barn, which is behind me, which is quite annoying, but what can you do? So this hasn't really been used. Obviously, we haven't had 5 horses until this year, so this stable has always been empty. Hence, we've always used that as our feed room / tack room. Hay, everything has always been in that stable. But obviously this year we've gained 5 and we're needing to stable in the stable. It's currently Phoenix's stable and we've had to move into the shed. Now, I've never touched the shed, mainly because that mess at the back, most of it isn't ours. The only bits are ours, like the bag and the random mop. But apart from that, it isn't ours. Hence, I haven't touched it. But obviously this winter I'm going to be using this shed all winter, and I don't really want to be coming to it in this state. So I've got a serious transformation coming for you. Now, I don't think this will all get done today, just because I want to paint, I want to fix the hole in the roof, I want to fix the floor, it's falling through. Yeah, there's loads to be done, and yeah, I want to get that done. So it won't all be done today, but it will be done soon because Vlogmas is fast approaching. So first thing I'm going to do is just clear the place out, take all that rubbish at the back, either for burning or the gas canisters definitely won't be burnt. I'll find somewhere to put them. But yeah, let's just clear this place out and then we can really see what we're dealing with. All 3 girls are watching. They're like, you're in the feed room, is it feed time? Not quite. Not quite, girls. Right, so as you will have seen, I have pretty much emptied everything out the shed. There's just one thing I can't get out, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, there is just mess everywhere. I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is now the shed. Ow. put something in my finger. Anyway, this is now the shed. As you can see, I've emptied it out. I've swept out whatever will sweep out, apart from the bits that keep falling in that gap. Might as well going to sniff around. I've swept as many cobwebs out as I possibly can. Oh, apart from that one that I've missed, but I couldn't get the brushes to the corner, and I don't fancy touching. Molly, stop licking me. So yeah, there's as many cobwebs out as possible. And then out here, I've got a pile over here of stuff to put in his barn, which I probably think he might want. This is all my stuff. They're my feed bins, feed stuff that's going to go back in there basically. All these old gas canisters, which I'm not too sure what to do with. That's actually Rossi's old saddle. If you remember Rossi, that's his. And then this is all the pile of complete rubbish, and obviously in the wheelbarrow's rubbish. Gonna wash that poly pad just because I really like poly pads for lunging and stuff. So I will wash that one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So tomorrow the plan is to do like the DIY side of things. So for the roof, there is actually some planks around that I've seen. I can't remember exactly where. So I'm going to try and fill that in, and then it does leak anyway because it's a bit holy. But I've got some sheets of tarpaulin. I might try and like drill them onto the roof so the water no longer just goes straight through. I've also got a sheet of plasterboard that's been in the garage for ages. I'm not sure I can definitely take it. I need to ask. But I'm hoping I can drill that onto the floor and cover up that bit that's fallen through so we don't slip down it. And the floor is, I mean, it's not going to break, but it's not the most stable, if you get me. And then I'm gonna bring over some hot soapy water and scrub whatever I can out, just because if I'm going to paint, I don't want to be painting on top of crap, really. But I think painting will be the thing that changes it the most, to be honest. And then I just need to like try and scrape out these little corner bits and stuff, try and get that out. Yeah, so I think tomorrow is when it's all going to happen. But for now, tonight, I'm going to move all that rubbish onto the bonfire, or what can go on the bonfire, I'll move over there. Put the rest somewhere else, move the gas canisters. I'm going to leave all this out because I don't really want it putting all back in yet. I might put the feed back in, just because I don't want rats eating it and stuff. Put all his stuff in his barn, just in the doorway or something. And yeah, that'll do for tonight because it's getting dark already and I need to poop at the girls' field. And there's about 3 barrow loads in there, so could do with leaving time for that, really. Right, so I'm finally back to carry on filming the shed revamp. It's actually been quite a while, as you'll see by the state of the floor. I've just been so busy filming other videos for Vlogmas and stuff, and I've decided to kind of push this one back a bit for a few reasons. Hence, it's been a bit of a while, but I'm now back, which you won't know from watching this video that it's been a while anyway, to be fair. It's going to be all within a couple of minutes for you guys, but today I am back here with the shed to hopefully paint it. Now, my mum made out we had some spare paint. I've been and had a look for paint, and this little dribble at the bottom of this paint thing is all I can find. So I think to start off with, I'm going to do the front of the shed, just the front, like literally just the front, just because that is the bit you see the most. And then if I have spare, I will do the side and obviously the inside. But I thought, if worse comes to worse, with the inside of it, I can paint that in like a different colour that isn't just brown. I think we've got some grey paint at home, which could be nice, but I would have sooner it been in brown because I know if I paint it in something like grey, it's just going to get wrecked. But whatever, there's some paint there, isn't there? Someone's like part painted there. That's really strange. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, I'm going to get painting. Fun, all fun. Let's get painting. It's actually quite a satisfying job. I'm just knackered because all I've done is edit videos all day, because there's been that many videos that I've filmed for Vlogmas and haven't bothered to edit. So I've just done a mass editing today, hence I am knackered. Well, I'm not knackered, I'm just a bit like, ugh. But yeah, culling a few bits off. Right, let's get painting. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a bit of a mare. Apparently I can literally not hold my phone. Now I've dropped it once in paint. Every hole on my phone is full of paint. So that's a fun thing that I've got to sort out later. And then I've just also dropped it again, and I think I've added a crack up here, which is fabulous. I keep dropping it. But anyway, I didn't film me doing the front of the shed just because I was listening to music. And I thought I'm better filming the inside of the shed anyway. But there it is. It's looking 10 times better already. And now I think I'm going to move on to the inside, just because I don't know if I've got enough paint to do one full side. I don't want to half do it because I don't know when I'll be able to get some more paint. So I'm going to do the inside of the door to start with, and then just see how we go with paint wise. Here's just a quick look at the front of the shed. I've also done the door. You see, I think it looks 10 times better. The only thing I can't quite reach is that little strip up there, but I'll find something to climb on and do that soon. Right, so I'm back again. I'm going to try and set you up so you know how to hold the camera. To carry on the shed video. Now, I'm sorry if you can hear that snorting. That is actually my dog, Tabitha. She always snorts. So today, basically, let me take you with me. I painted the inside door, the front, and a little bit of the side. Then I left my paint with the lid on next to the shed to use again, and somehow the whole tub has been knocked over. I can only think like a rat or a mouse has been at it or something. So I've now got no paint. This video is just getting worse and worse. It's turning into a disaster. But anyway, I'm here today because I'm going to fix this hole in the roof. I'm going to drill some wood onto the floor so it doesn't keep falling through. And yeah, I'm sorting the roof out. So I've got my drill here. I feel like a proper handy woman. I'm putting my phone literally on the dirt. Yeah, here's my drill. Can't say I've ever really used a drill by myself, but we're gonna go for it. What's the worst that can happen? So that's the board now all screwed in, as you can see. Wait, when I kick it, it doesn't move anymore, which is nice. The place needs a good sweep out again. That's the floor done. I'm also going to do the roof today, but I'd sooner ride while it's still somewhat light and come back and do the roof while it's getting dark, because I don't need light as much as I do for riding. So I want to hack the baby Pixie. But yeah, I'm gonna grab my dogs, take the Kubota back, and then I will be back probably about an hour to finish this off and do the roof. Right, so I'm finally back to hopefully finish off this shed video. Now I'm just finding somewhere to put it. That'll do. Now I feel like I'm slightly risking my life today, to be honest. I'm going to attempt to climb on that roof. Now I don't know if I've shown you the roof properly, but it's not very stable anymore. The apex in the middle isn't touching anymore. I feel like I'm going to end up falling straight through, but we've got to try it. It's very unlikely I'd get a ladder around the back of there, so why not? Let's try it. I'm also sorry if this video has been very bitty and bobby. Unfortunately, it just hasn't really worked out the way I wanted it to. Painting was a disaster. But yeah, I'm finally about to finish it. Got my drill. I need to go get the other head for it, otherwise I'll be up and down, and that isn't very dreadful. Yeah, I need my tarpaulin as well. God, this isn't going to go well, but hopefully it'll make some interesting content for you if I fall through the roof, because that would be quite funny for you guys, not for me. So yeah, let's look. This is what I mean. There's a gap down the middle now, and that's what I'm going to put back on, that slat there. And also I'm going to try and put some tarpaulin over the top to try and make it as waterproof as possible without completely redoing the whole roof. So I'm going to get my other head and a few screws, and then I'll attempt to get up on that roof. Right, so now on top, hoping you can hear me because it's windy. Feeling a little bit nervous because I've actually just come up and realised that all these slats that I'm leaning on aren't actually screwed in on the top half. And the other side is really rotted, and I really don't think that's going to take my weight, so I can't get onto the other side. So, there's that on the roof as well, which I don't know what it is. I can't really move to go and push it across. So I'm going to try, I've put the slat in there, that newer slat is the one that I've put in. And I'm going to go and try and drill it in from underneath, and then we'll cross the bridge of the tarpaulin when it comes to it. If you can't tell by the time lapse of me struggling for about 20 minutes, it's not going very well. I think I need a second person because every time I put one side up, the other side just blows off because it's quite windy. And then every time I get up there, I'm missing something out of my pocket that I needed. It's just not going very well. So it is about 1 o'clock now. I've eaten nothing all day, so I'm going to go in for some lunch. It's also horrible, rainy, windy weather. Hands are like frozen. So I'm going to go in for a bit and then resume a bit later on, and hopefully I've either got a hand or I'm a bit more prepared. I need to think about how I'm going to do it because the way I'm doing it now definitely isn't working. Right, so I'm now back out. It is actually the same day. Let's ignore the fact I'm in pyjamas. Basically, I got soaked earlier. I think I said it was about 1 o'clock when I went in. Then got changed, obviously, in some pyjamas because I'm having an editing afternoon. I've just come out to finish off and I couldn't be bothered to get changed. So we're in pyjamas, but what does it matter? Anyway, going to give up on the roof, I am afraid, because it's so dark in here. Oh god, I was meant to be filming. You don't get to see a thing. I'll put my flash on and show you it in a minute. But yeah, I'm giving up with the tarpaulin because I don't stand a chance by myself. I can't drag anyone in to help me. So it's just gonna have to do, isn't it? And then maybe a day when it's a lot less windy and the wood isn't so wet, I could climb on top and get it over properly, because the wood's very wet and it's very slippy and I can't really climb on it, and it's also very windy, so the tarpaulin just will not go on because it's just blowing everywhere. I'm going to leave that one for today. I'm just going to refill the shed with all my bits and bobs, and then I'll show you the difference, because I do believe there is quite a big difference. I think I will do another redo probably later on. I don't know, not yet anyway, but for now I'm quite happy with the difference compared to what it was, because you would have seen it before and it was disgusting in here. Right, so the shed is now done. Sorry it's not the greatest view, but we're gonna have to deal with it. So obviously I painted the inside of the door. That's just a knife stuck in there for all my day-to-day things that I need to be cutting open. And down here we have one feed bin. This has the Ulskine nuts and that's the scoop I use. This feed bin, this has the balancer in and that's the cup I use for that. Then we just have this hanger with a lunge line and Pixie's fly mask, which is currently very wet and it's drying. Then we have the chop, which is in there, a spare bag there, which I will put in there once we run a bit lower. Some old spare head collars of the girls just hung up there. Oh gosh, did that drip on my camera? And then we have the shelves at the back. Now this paint can, I don't know if I said, will not come off. Like when I move it, it literally moves the whole shelf. So that is going to have to be a feature. I then got like my selection of treats. So we've got the NAF treats, just normal liquid and some more liquids for the girls. And then over here there's a few bits of saucepan which I use to wash them off sometimes. That should be over there. Some purple spray just in case of accidents, and some louse powder. I don't know why I've got louse powder. I don't think I've ever used it, but it's there. My grooming kit. Actually, a grooming kit in there needs a bit of a clean. We'll get around to that at some point. Oh, I cannot close the lid again now. That's my drill, which I need to take back. There is just some stable boots there which need to dry off. That's Rossi's saddle there. Rossi, if you can remember Rossi. That's his saddle, and that's the bag for Phoenix's stable boots under there. My tower of buckets for feed, a spare hay net and some side reins, I believe, there. And all my fencing and the fencing stuff, and that's actually a feed ball thing in there. And yeah, that's just in that bucket on the end. And a Marley doggy who's eating some nuts that I spilt. Naughty Marley. Yeah. Let's come into the light for the outro. Marley just nearly sent me flying. But yeah, that pretty much brings me to the end of this video. I'm sorry, it's not really been what I've expected, or probably what you expected. If you want a really satisfying transformation, then go check out the YouTubers which actually do a decent one. This says me, I think. Who else? I'm trying to think who I know have done like transformation videos. Can't think off the top of my head, but if you want a satisfying one, go check someone else out, because that isn't this. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. If you have any questions, there is going to be a Q&A video upcoming. Not yet, but there will be soon. So if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, put the notifications on, and thank you. I've said thank you for watching about 5 times. Anyway, bye bye.